Hello and welcome back to April May Codes. I'm your host, April May, and in today's video, I'm going to work on adding time to the game and adding the time display and the date display into the overlay. I'm going to start by copying over a couple of assets. So let me grab those real quick. I'll paste them in my overlay folder. So I've got the box for the date, the box for the season, and the box for the time. So those are just little boxes where I'm going to put the time that could have been crafted better, the season, and the date. So let's close that. And first I need a way to update the time. So I'm going to go into my game file, and in game, I will create some time values. So we're going to do self.minute timer is equal to 0. And then self.hour is equal to, let's start at 7 o'clock in the morning. Self.minute is equal to 0. Self.year is equal to 1 to start. And then let's add self.seasons is equal to a list with spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And then we'll do self.season index is equal to 0. So we'll start with spring. Then I've got self.days is equal to Sunday. These are the days abbreviated. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Self.days full is equal to each day of the week typed out. Excuse me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then self.day index is equal to 0. Self.day, so the day of the month, is equal to 1 to start. So we've got those values in there. Now we're going to add an update time function. Let's put that below the game loop. Update time. We'll take self and delta time. We'll do self.minute timer plus equals delta time. If self.minute timer is greater than 7, and then we'll do if self.minute is less than 5, self.minute plus equals 1. Else self.hour plus equals 1, self.minute equals 0. And then we'll set self.minute timer equal to 0. So based on the delta time, we're going to go by 7. If it's greater than 7, we're going to increase the minute. So if the minute's less than 5, then we're going to increase it by 1. Once the minute is up, because it's going to be just 10-minute increments, so when I display it, it's going to be the minute plus a 0 after it. So if it's less than 5, we'll increase the minute by 1. Otherwise, we'll increase the hour by 1 and set the minute back to 0. And then we'll set the minute timer back to 0 and start the timer again. I hope that makes sense. So then we'll call the update time function in the game loop. We'll put it right before check events. Self.updateTime, and that takes delta time. Self.gameManager.delta time. Okay. So that should work, but we won't know if it's working until we display it in the overlay. So let's go to overlay.py and add some stuff to it. Okay. So right now we've just got the player and the hotbar in the overlay. And then we got lots of stuff in overlay.display. So we can just put this right below all the if statements, or right above. Yeah, we'll put it above everything. But first we've got to create it. So we'll do self.timeImage is equal to pygame.transform.scale. And then we're going to do pygame.image.load. This is an asset/overlay/timebox.png. And we're going to make that one 110 by 64. All right. And then self.timeRect is equal to self.timeImage.getRect. And we're going to put the center equals config.screenWidth minus 80, and then 30. And that needs to be a tuple, I think. That looks better. All right. We'll go ahead and add the date image and the season image now as well. Self.dateImage is equal to pygame.transform.scale, pygame.image.load, assets/overlay/datebox.png. And that one is going to be 148 by 63. Self.dateRect is going to be self.dateImage.getRect. Center is going to be config.screenWidth minus 80. And then 86. And then self.season image is equal to pygame.transform.scale pygame.image.load, and that is in assets/overlay slash seasonbox.png, and we're going to make that one 120 by 128 by 53. And self.season rect is equal to pygame. Self.season image.getRect center is equal to config.screenWidth minus 80 and then 140. And then we'll display them all. So we'll just put surface.blit, self.dateImage, self.dateRect, surface.blit, self.timeImage, self.timeRect, and surface.blit, self.season image, self.season rect. Now I need a way to write on the screen. So we're going to use draw text, and let's see. So this has player, which has game manager. So we'll do self.player.game.gamemanager.draw text. It will be on it'll be on surface. And then we're going to do an F string. And let's start with the time. So we'll do player.game.hour, and then a space, and then self.player.game.minute, and then a 0. The size will be 30. Color is config.black, and the position is going to be, the X will be self.timerect.centerX, and the Y will be self.timerect.centerY plus 2. I think I wanted to make it a little bit lower. All right, then we'll do self.player.game.gamemanager.draw text on the surface. The text will be an F string. And it's going to be self.player.game.days. So we're just using the abbreviated day. And then self.player.game.day index, which should already be an int. Give me just a moment. Day index is an int, day is an int. Yeah, okay. So we'll pass in the index into our days list, and that will return the day. We'll start with 0. So we'll display the day, and then we want the day number. So we'll do a space. Let's put a couple spaces in there. And then self.player.game.day for the day number. Size for that's going to be 36, config.black for the color. And we'll do self.dateRect.centerX and self.dateRect.centerY +2. And one more time, we're going to do self.player.game.gameManager.drawText. On the surface will be an F string. And we're going to do self.player.game.seasons and then self.game.seasonIndex. Yeah, that should be right. And the size for that is 22. Config.black. And that's going to be at self.seasonRect.centerX, self.seasonRect.centerY +6. This was just guessing checking to figure out where it looked the best. And why am I not? Did I close my parentheses early? Nope. Okay, that looks good. And then I call my update time function there. So that should work. We should see everything displayed on the screen and we should see the time passing. And we don't. I broke it somehow. Oh, I did self.game instead of self.player.game. Where did I do that? Right here. Player.game. Okay. Now we should see it on the screen. All right, Sunday the 1st, it's 7 a.m. and it's spring. Now it's 7:10. So time is passing. If we go inside, time should still be passing, 7:20. All right, now I want time to not pass when the inventory menu is open, because right now, see it's 7:30 and 7:40. So let's add a paused attribute to game. Self.paused equals false. And then in update time, we'll say if not self.paused, then we'll do all of that stuff. And then I need to go to player.py. And when we do toggle inventory, we'll do self.game.paused is equal to true. How do I set it back to false? If we display the inventory, then the game is paused. Then let's go to where we close the inventory. That's in here somewhere. All right, if not self.display inventory, self.display inventory equals true. Otherwise, if self.display inventory, then we'll set it to false and we'll set self.game.paused equal to false. Because in toggle inventory, we set it to true. Okay, that should work. Let's test it out. Make sure time is passing. Yep. Now we'll open the inventory. And it looks like time is not passing. Yep. I'm not sure how many seconds is a minute or is a 10-minute period in this, but it looks like time's not passing at all, so that's good. Close the inventory and time should be passing again. There we go. All right, now let's handle the transitions. That's going to be in player as well. Down in our transition here, when we do transition, let's do All right, let's do self.game.day plus equals 1. Self.game.day index plus equals 1. And then if self.game, what did I do? Okay. If self.game.day index is greater than or equal to 7, self.game.day index is back equal to 0. Is that right, or do we want it to be 6? It can be 6, but if it's equal to 7, then we want it to set back to 0. Okay. And then we're going to do if self.game. Come on. Day is equal to 29, because we're going to do 28 days in each season. Then we're going to set self.game.day is equal to 1, and self.game.season index plus equals 1. And if self.game.season index is equal to 4, self.game.year plus equals 1, and self.game.season index is equal to 0. Okay. So when we transition the day, we'll move the day up by 1 and move the day index up by 1. The day index is how we access our list for days of the week. If the day index is 7, that means it's outside of the list. We'll set it back to 0. If the game day is 29, that means it's out of the range of days that we want in the month. Then we'll set game.day back to 1, and the season index will go up by 1 because it will mean it's the end of the season. If the season index is equal to 4, so it's outside of our list of seasons, then the year will increase by 1 because it means we'll have gone through all 4 seasons, and then season index will be set back to 0. All right, that should work. But before I run the code, I'm going to do one more thing. In transition.py, let's add some text. And this is just going to go in render. So we'll do self dot as game manager game manager dot draw text. On the surface, the text will be an F string. It will say year, and then self.gamemanager.game.year. Size is 50, config.pink. Let's put that at config.screenWidth divided by 2. And then config.screenHeight divided by 2 minus 75. All right. Then we'll add the day of the season. So we'll do self.gamemanager.drawText on the surface, another F string, and this will say self.gamemanager.game.seasons, self.gamemanager.game.season index, and then a space, and then day, and then self.gamemanager.game.day, size for that will be 70. Config.pink. That's going to go at config.screenWidth divided by 2. And then config.screenHeight. Let's put that in parentheses. Divided by 2 minus 30. And finally, we'll do self.gamemanager.drawText on the surface. And this is an F string. So we've got the year, we've got the season, day, whatever number, and then we just want the day of the week. And this is going to be the days full. That's why we're going to use that. So this will be self.gamemanager.game.days full, and then self.gamemanager.game.day index. The size is 50, config.pink, and that's going to go at config.screenWidth divided by 2, and then config.screenHeight divided by 2 plus 20. All right, let's see how that looks when we transition the day. So it's Sunday, the 1st of spring, and I broke it. Game object has no attribute. I misspelled season index in line 43. 43. There we go. Okay, try again. Sunday the 1st. All right, year 1, spring, day 2, Monday. And now it's Monday the 2nd of spring. Spring day 3, it's a Tuesday. Day 4 is a Wednesday. Day 5 is a Thursday. Let's skip through this. Saturday, Sunday. So we went back to the beginning of the week. So let's skip through and make sure the seasons and the year increase right. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And now summer day 1 is a Sunday. And up here we've got Sunday the 1st in summer. So let's just skip through all the way to the end of the year. Okay. There's autumn. That's all working well. My 5th is Wednesday, 26th is Thursday, 27 is Friday, 28 is Saturday. That's right. Excuse me. Now just one more month. $18, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28 is a Saturday. And now we're at year 2. Spring day 1 is a Sunday. We don't have our year displayed up here. That's okay though. Oh, you know what? I should put it after here, spring 1 or spring 2. Yeah, I'm in year 2. That all looks good. Let's just add the year to that overlay. So that's in draw text here. And then we'll do self.player.game.year. Why am I, what? Oh, the line's too long. I don't care about that. Okay. Make sure that year shows up. Spring 1. Perfect. All right. That is all for today's video. I got the time functionality added. The time pauses when the inventory is open. It passes otherwise. Yep. We got the overlay display up there. It looks good. And we updated the transition to show the new day and the season and everything. I'm not really sure what I'm going to work on next. I think I've got to create a town map so that I can work on transitioning to the town and I can start building the shops and everything so you can buy seeds and sell crops. So I'll get a town map made and maybe work on implementing that in the next video. But thank you for watching this one. If you enjoyed it or if it helped you at all, feel free to like or leave a comment. And subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on my game progress and my planner progress. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.